There's good.
Okay.
And we'd like to thank Desert Financial Credit Union for sponsoring our KRIM Community Spotlight Program. Good morning, Rim Country. Chris Higgins in the studio this fine Monday morning, and I know there's been a little bit of smoke out there in the sky for the last, I don't know, almost a week. And I think the ignitions, they're done with those ignitions, so just waiting for the rest of the woods that they're clearing or burning to burn off the underbrush, and then we should have no more smoke after that, which will be nice. This morning in the studio have a guest of Star Valley Mayor Bobby Davis.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. A little different role though this morning. You're
Right.
also the president of the Kiwanis Club.
That's correct.
And that's the Zane Kiwanis Club of Payson.
Yes.
And boy, you guys, you're gonna tell us a little bit about the club, what you have going on, the annual auction for youth that's coming up here real soon, and just everything you want to know about our local Kiwanis Club. And
Thank you,
what
Chris.
you guys do. Yeah.
We really appreciate you having us on.
Hey, thank you so much for coming on this morning. How long now have you been a member of Kiwanis?
I've been a member of Kiwanis for 18 years.
18 years.
Yeah.
Wow. So is it, was it just here in Payson that you joined, or were you a member before you came?
No, I joined here in Payson, and I was like most anybody else that didn't know anything about Kiwanis. I didn't, I thought the name was funny.
Yeah, I know.
But Kiwanis is 108 years old. It's
Wow.
one of the largest service organizations around, like Rotary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I've been up and down the levels of the club. Been club president 3 or 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
Lieutenant governor for 2 years, and then I was governor for the Southwest District,
Oh, wow.
2011 and 12,
Mhm.
which is Arizona, New Mexico, and part of West Texas.
Oh boy.
So Nina and I, my wife, needless to say, that year as governor, I was traveling every weekend. I think we spent maybe 2 weekends at home that year. So
That's a little bit of traveling.
yeah, and Nina told me, my wife, she goes, I don't want to travel anymore that much.
Yeah.
I said, I understand.
Wow.
But we had a good time, and
Yeah.
Kiwanis is all about serving the community, one
Mhm.
child, one community at a time.
Mm.
We cover from birth to, like you've heard of the Terrific Kids program.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Where they get the certificate of Terrific Kids and a bumper sticker for
Mhm.
their family's car.
Yep, yeah.
And then we always have fun at the Terrific Kids program, because it's not based off of grades, it's based off of who does something nice for somebody.
Gotcha.
They're a terrific kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go into middle school, and we have what we call a builders club. And
Okay.
people go, well, what do they build? Well, we build leaders.
Mm.
Because that's their first experience of how to run a meeting, have a president, have a secretary, have a treasurer, and to lead, and also to go back and to serve, to give back to the community.
Gotcha.
They go out to nursing homes, rest homes, and sing for, caroling, or they'll do some kind of a special event to go by and help people.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get into high school, and you probably heard of the Key Club.
Key Club,
Yeah, so that's
yeah.
Kiwanis. And they do the same thing in the high school version, but it's just a little more intense, and they do service projects, and we always take them down to feed our hungry children. I don't know if you've ever been involved in that down in the valley, but we take them down 2 or 3 times a year, and you'll have like 8 people, and you get a station, and you have to fill these bags up, seal them, put them in the bag, take the box, put them on a pallet. And it's a whole operation, but it's an hour and a half of just nonstop work,
Wow.
which the kids love.
Mm.
Plus, it gives back to the community, because they send that food all over the world where they need it.
Mm.
So that's always a fun event with the kids.
Yeah, that
And
does sound great.
when we get out of high school, then you have the Circle K Club. What, the convenience store? No, it's the Circle K. It's got the K in the middle for Kiwanis, but
Yeah.
they get into the college level Circle K. So,
Mhm.
we have them from birth all the way through college.
Wow.
And then hope that they come back and become a Kiwanian
Mhm.
and give back to the community, because that's what we do. We give back
Mhm.
to the community. Some of the events that we've done some events we do all the time.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get my glasses on where I can see what I'm reading. We have, of course, the auction for the youth, which is coming up this Saturday night.
This Saturday night?
Yeah, at the
Oh,
Elks
boy.
Club.
Okay.
Yeah, the 27th. And then we do the egg extravaganza, and you've seen that.
Mhm.
This year, I'll tell you what, it was just so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
We put out 7,000 eggs, and they just suck them up as fast as we put them out.
Yeah.
Next year, we're gonna get 10,000 because that age group of 0 to 3
Uh-huh.
was just so many. I couldn't believe how many age 0 to 3 kids we had.
Mm-hmm.
And along with their parents. So we're gonna have 2 flights of that next year.
Wow. Yeah.
And, you know, then we have the rodeo parade, the August rodeo parade. Kiwanis puts that, the rodeo parade on, and we always have a fun time for that. You know, get to see all the dignitaries and the clowns, APS clowns, and, you know, all the different things that come with the rodeo parade.
Oh, yeah.
So we have fun with that. Of course, we do the Terrific Kids program, we do the Key Club sponsors, you know, just things like that all year long. And it's all about giving back to the community and helping the children.
Mm-hmm. I know the Key Club, one of the fundraisers they do is the gift wrapping, right?
Yes.
Christmas gift
Yep.
wrapping. They're either at Walmart or,
Yep,
you know, other
usually
places.
do it at Walmart.
Yeah.
They're real nice about helping us out on that.
Yeah, and then if when you're buying gifts, you want to get them wrapped. You
Yeah.
get them wrapped right there.
Yeah, no kidding.
And they're all done for you, and that's done on a donation basis.
It
isn't
is. It's just a volunteer donation base, and you know, people are very generous and help us out a lot. So, Key Club members do a great job, and you know, it's hard. They've got so many choices in high school,
Yes.
and there's so many clubs. So you're trying to, you know, fit those in, you know, to help build a resume for college or just to give back.
So, tell us a little bit more about the auction. That's this Saturday.
That's right.
And at the Payson Elks Club there.
That's right.
Off the Beeline, North Beeline Highway. What time doors open?
Doors open at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And by about 6:15, we're going to have a prime rib dinner with all the trimmings.
Wow.
Looking forward to that. I like prime rib. And we also have a vegetarian plate if anybody likes to have a vegetarian plate. And then we start, we have a silent auction. We're going to do bucket items this year. We're going to take items and you'll buy tickets and put them in the buckets that you want to win.
Yeah.
And then we'll also have live auction items. So I'll be the auctioneer that night. So,
Oh, there we go.
yeah, it's always a scary thought. You know?
And this year's theme. What
This
is
year's
it?
theme is the Hawaiian theme. Come to the islands.
There you
You
go.
know, so everybody has a flashy Hawaiian shirt or a
Yeah.
you know, nice dress or whatever it is, you know. But I told them they could wear anything but, you know, grass skirts and coconuts.
No grass skirts and coconuts.
Especially the guys, you know.
Yeah, wow. Well, that'll be a lot of fun and a great cause.
Yes, it's a great cause because the money, of course, most of the money goes for dinner to pay for that, but we get a little bit of money out of it for the club, and again, that goes back to all the events we have and major scholarships. You know, we average about $12,000 to $15,000 a year that we give out in scholarships to high school seniors, and it doesn't have to be to a college; it can be to a work program. You know, if they want to do that. So.
And now, Kiwanis, it's an international group.
Oh yeah,
right?
it's worldwide. Worldwide.
Worldwide. The fundraisers, like this auction, the Christmas gift wrapping, you know, just all the fundraisers that are done here locally, does most of that money then stay with the Kiwanis?
All of the money
All
stays
of it.
right here.
Hey.
We don't have any kind of overhead cost. You know, the members, there's a cost for being a member, but it's not real bad.
Gotcha.
But that's, none of the money goes back to corporate. It all
Gotcha.
stays right here in Payson or the Rim Country to give back to the community.
No, that's great. That's great for people, you know, to know that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people just might think or assume, oh, if it's a large organization like
Right.
that, maybe there's some of this money that, you know, from the fundraisers that's going back
Right.
to, you know, their head, you know,
Yep.
location or whatever. But that's wonderful to know that everything. So at the auction this Saturday night, you're there and bidding on items.
Right.
The ticket, that money, the cost of that. It's great. It goes to the club, and it's wonderful for the Elks. To have the Elks here,
Right.
to participate and host, be a venue for events like this.
Exactly. This is the first year at the Elks Club, and they're really doing a great job for us. In the past, we've always been out at the casino, and we thought we'd try the Elks this year to see how that goes, and they've been very kind to us. And we're looking forward to it. A prime rib dinner, the tickets are $65 each, or they can, if they want to buy a table of 6, then it goes down to about $59 a piece.
Gotcha.
And I always say just, get you and your wife and 2 other couples that you like, to be around and buy a table. And or you could buy a table of 8 for $4.50, and then, that's like $57 a piece. So, it kind of cuts the cost down, but, and some people say, well, those tickets are too expensive. Well, I mean, the cost of a prime rib dinner anywhere is about $35 a person when you pay for it. And then renting the building and doing all the things that it takes to get an operation going like this. So, it may sound expensive, but costs keep going up.
Yeah, and it's also a fundraiser.
That's right.
So that's a big part of it. It's you don't. That isn't the first priority when you're buying tickets or attending a fundraiser. Is looking at it's making sure it's the best deal.
Right.
You're getting a bargain.
Yeah.
Sometimes fundraisers, depending on what they are, the costs are a little bit lower. But when you're talking, like you said, about prime rib dinner, that's just a real nice dinner. Entertainment. Will there be some entertainment?
Yes,
there?
as a matter of fact, we've contracted with Gary Cardell. The smooth voice of Gary Cardell is going to be singing for us and playing music. And I said, just make it an island theme. Just have a good time, and everybody's going to get a lay when they come in. So we're really excited about what's going to happen. We're like any other club. We desperately need people that can come out and help us at different service events. But our club is aging, and we're trying to get newer, younger members to come in. And I know there's a time issue a lot of times, but the sad part about it is if we don't do something to bring more members in, then unfortunately at some point in time it ends.
Yes.
And then I can't see the kids going without scholarships. We don't raise hundreds of thousands of dollars. We try to raise $25,000 a year. We only come around one time a year asking for help. And I know that all of our businesses just get hit up constantly. But everybody I've talked to has been so friendly, and they give to the community. And I know as a business owner it is tough because, when coming out of the winter months, our shoulder months, it's kind of tough, but they always come through and help us out. For example, I challenged Crosswinds, Pinion, and Beeline, and I told each one of them, I said, why don't we have a contest, but who can, have the best pie? So each one of them have agreed to, for one of the auction items, is to, if you win it, you win a pie a month for a year.
Whoa!
Yeah. Now you can't beat a deal like that.
Oh my goodness.
12 months out of the year you can go out to Crosswinds or Pinion and Beeline if you're the winner of that, and you pick up your pie, whatever pie you want.
Wow.
But you got to pick them up that month. You can't hold them and wait till later in the year and say I want 12 pies. It don't work that way.
No, pie for a year.
Pie for a year.
Wow.
So and they all agreed to it, and that's that's not cheap.
No.
Because it takes time and labor to buy that product and sell it. But that's how good our people are.
Yeah.
And how they just do a great job.
Well, that's smart, those restaurants, because, boy, after a year of pie, you're going to be hooked.
Yeah.
You're going to be hooked. So try and go without pie after that.
I'm going to get my wife, see if she'll buy one of those.
Yeah, you know what the answer's going to be, buddy.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
that's right.
way.
You don't need that. I said,
no way, I don't.
But it sure tastes good. If it tastes good, spit it out.
Oh, boy. Again, if you're just joining us, whether you're listening on the radio or watching on our KRIM Radio Facebook page, talking to Bobby Davis, president of the Zane Kiwanis Club of Payson, and just learning about what the Kiwanis Club does for the youth in our community, but also their big fundraiser, annual youth auction is coming up this Saturday, and it's not where they're auctioning off youth, but it's for the youth. I know, like, maybe I didn't say that the best way, but
Yeah.
no, it's where they're raising funds for scholarships,
Right.
for our teenagers here in the community, and also just for different programs that they provide for the youth here in town. That's at the Payson Elks Lodge, and doors open at 5. Dinner will be served at 6:15, and it's a prime rib dinner with all the fixins.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't eat meat, there's vegetarian options, so that's
Right.
perfect. There'll be auctions, auction buckets where you
Yep.
put your tickets, you buy so many tickets and put them in the buckets of whatever
Right.
you want to win. And Mr. Gary Cordell providing the entertainment too.
Yeah, Gary's he's just got a smooth voice. He's a great entertainer, a great singer,
Mhm.
and a good friend.
Mhm.
You know, and he said he would help us out. Usually we have Fred Carpenter,
Okay.
who's always been our DJ.
Uh-huh.
And this year we talked to the club, and they said, well, how about, we have somebody sing?
Yeah, yeah.
So we invited Fred and his wife, but
Mhm.
unfortunately they're going to be out of town.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
Fred has done, he plays music at the Egg Extravaganza. He
Yep.
helps us out at the rodeo,
Mhm.
and he's always there, and, he's never charged us a dime, just
Mm.
been a great guy. So I can't say enough great things about Fred Carpenter.
Mhm.
Good guy.
Oh yeah, yeah. DJ Fred Carpenter and.
Yes, right.
Yeah, he did a great job out at Extravaganza
He did.
this year,
Yeah.
and like
We
you
had a
said,
fun time at the, if you've never been to one of our Egg Extravaganzas,
Mhm.
please come out, because we have hundreds and hundreds of kids.
yeah,
And hundreds of parents.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
you have the mother, the father, the sister, the brothers, the aunts and the uncles that want to see the
Grandparents,
kids,
yeah.
grandparents. And it is so much fun
Mhm.
to watch them. It takes us longer to put the eggs out
No,
than it does
yeah.
for them to pick them up.
Yeah, yeah, I couldn't
And-
believe how quickly it was like a bunch of little vacuum cleaners just
Yep.
sweeping across the field and just
I know.
sucking all those eggs out.
And we had Raul, he's the president of the Key Club this
mhm.
year. He dressed up as the Easter Bunny.
Oh boy, yeah.
And he was so good. He was out there running around, skipping
Yeah.
and dropping eggs, and these kids were just following
Oh,
all over
yeah.
the field. So,
Yeah.
and it was a fun time. Had photographs. They had the lions there. They had different groups. They were giving out Bibles. It was just a really cool atmosphere.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're going to have bounce houses, but it was just so windy that Parks and Recs
Couldn't
said
go
we
up.
couldn't do
Yeah.
that. So we
Yeah.
got to be safe. Watch
Yeah.
out for the kids.
Yeah, it was a windy morning.
Yes, it was.
That's for sure. But
Right before the rain hit on Sunday.
Yes,
And then it really rained. So
true.
we were lucky on that aspect.
Yeah, that was good timing and very fortunate.
Oh, I tell you.
So,
We got a couple of sponsors that I want to thank.
Oh,
We have
definitely.
like a silver sponsor is $250, a gold is $500, a platinum is $1,500, and a premier is $2,000. And we've got two 2,000 sponsors, and that's Edward Jones, Mr. Chris Walsh, he's a
okay.
Kiwanian,
Mhm.
and past president, and also MHA, they
all right.
are the premier annual sponsors, and that goes a long ways,
Uh-huh.
because
Oh, yeah.
again, it goes back to all the programs. The money
Mhm.
doesn't leave town; it stays right here in town.
Wow.
We got a lot of silver sponsors, 250, gold, and platinum, and but people are just so generous. I had one gentleman; he gave me two really nice used crossbows.
Uh-huh.
And really nice. And you know how expensive crossbows are. So those will be in the auction. And we also have a really nice used ladies left-handed crossbow.
Wow.
So, and that's unique.
Uh-huh.
There's not a lot of left-handed crossbows out there. So
Wow.
that could be something you could win. Also had a really nice signature guitar donated with the case. And we have a ton of stuff. Overman Designs, Overman Jewelers.
Yeah.
Chad and Melissa over there donated a beautiful diamond necklace that we're going to have in the live auction items.
Ooh.
And then also a beautiful some diamond earrings. And that would be one of the bucket items.
Oh,
So,
boy.
You know, if you need something for your wife for,
Yeah.
you know, the next coming holiday or a special event or an anniversary, you can't beat that.
No.
And these are not cheap. You
Yeah.
know, these diamond earrings and diamond necklaces, I can't thank Overman's enough because they're just such great sponsors each year. They don't question it, just say, Bobby, here's what we're going to give you.
Here it is.
You
Wow.
know, so they know it goes for the kids.
Yeah, and like you said, it's great because guys, oh my goodness, if you buy some tickets, put them in that bucket. You could win your lady a pair of diamond earrings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
How can you go wrong with that?
Yeah, that
You could be a hero.
You could be a hero, and boy, you know, everything. The evening's basically paid for because of winning those
Oh
diamond
yeah,
earrings.
man, you could really impress your wife with that. I'd like to win those and give them to my wife.
There you go. Yeah. So again, the theme also. I think we mentioned it once, but need to mention it again. It's a Hawaiian theme.
Hawaiian theme.
Yeah. So talk about a fun, relaxing evening. You know, chance to talk with you know, friends and just and have dinner. And like you said, the table deals. That's pretty good. Where you can do a table of 6, $350. So
Right.
the 6 tickets, you know, you can get for $350, or a table of 8 tickets for $450.
That's right.
So yeah, if you know you have a group of friends, you want to make a nice evening of it, have a good prime rib dinner, enjoy the music and the singing of Gary Cordell,
Right.
Hawaiian theme, get your Hawaiian shirt, your
Yeah, everybody's got a Hawaiian shirt somewhere.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
if you don't, you can buy them really cheap and look really good.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
And it's taking place at the Payson Elks Lodge, and that's this coming Saturday. So, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. And the weather is warming up, so it's perfect.
Oh,
right
it's
now.
going to be great. It's going to
Yeah.
be great. You know, we'd love to have, you know, people can call me on my cell phone.
Okay.
928-978-4323.
Okay.
And that's my personal cell phone. And if you need tickets or you just want to donate something, you know, or give me some cash for the kids or a check, that's okay too. We're a 501c3 organization, so you can write that off. We love what we do. I really love Kiwanis. Like I said, I've been in it for 18 years, and I'll be a Kiwanis until the day I die. You know, we always, the Rotary and the Kiwanis is always, you know, gigging each other.
Yeah.
But, you know, I attend Rotary functions just like they attend our functions. So, you know, we support each other. In small communities where it's hard to get people, we help each other out. So, again, you can call me at 928-978-4323. And I'll be happy to I'll deliver the tickets right to your door.
Yep. And now, are other Kiwanis members selling?
Yes, all the Kiwanian
tickets?
members are selling
Oh,
tickets, so
okay.
if you know a Kiwanian, you know, hit them up if they haven't already hit you up.
Okay.
But, you know, we're like everybody else, there's just a small group of people that are able to do it, so we're just struggling to try to get out and get the word out, let everybody know it's happening this Saturday night.
Okay.
Really appreciate you letting us come on today.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And if somebody's listening or watching and they want to find out more information about Kiwanis, possibly joining, when are the meetings? And
Thank you. We meet every Thursday morning at
Okay.
Tiny's, in the
Okay.
back room of Tiny's.
Uh-huh.
It's at 7 a.m. It's what they call a breakfast club.
Okay.
And I know some people are just not breakfast club people.
Yeah,
They don't like to
yes.
get up that early, or they got to be at work at that time. That's okay. You can still be a Kiwanian
Okay.
and not attend the meetings. I mean,
Okay.
used to in the past, everything was real strict. You know, if you missed a meeting, you had to go make it up.
Gotcha.
It's not that way anymore.
Okay.
You know, if you can make it, that's great. We'd love to see you at breakfast, but you can show up for the events.
Okay.
It's always, you know, again, it goes back to what we can do for the kids. It's not who's going to show up for breakfast on Thursday morning.
Yeah.
You know, we try to have an interesting meeting and somebody to talk to. We talk about what's going on in the club and how the club's doing and how we need to grow it better. But again, that's every Thursday morning at 7 a.m. at Tiny's Family Restaurant. So we'd love to have everybody come out. Believe me. your first time coming out, I'll buy you lunch. I'll buy you breakfast.
Hey, there we go. And I was just seeing if on Facebook, if you guys are on Facebook, and I think you guys are, where it's the Zane Gray.
Yeah.
Kiwanis Club of Payson.
Yeah, and I'm pretty bad about doing our Facebook page. I use my Facebook page for stuff I need to get out there, but you know,
Okay.
Bobby Davis on Facebook, and I've got a little ad on there trying to let everybody know about the Kiwanis Club. You know, scholarships, we give out, again, $12,000 to $15,000 a year in scholarships, and that's always such a great night to go to the high school and present these scholarships to these needy kids that, you know, that's going to help them out, especially going to college. Help their parents out too.
I don't know. Yeah, it's great. Again, Kiwanis of Payson. You guys do so much for the youth in our community. So it's great. It needs to keep it going.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. Sometimes I lay awake at night and I'm worried about how we're going to, you know, continue Kiwanis in the rim country, because you know, our group is aging. And unfortunately, when you get to a certain point in age, you can't do what you used to do. You know I'm slowed down in my 70s a little bit, so.
Yeah,
but we just
happens.
keep trying, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and that's where, when you have more people in the group, the saying, "Many hands make light work."
It sure does.
So the more people you can get in clubs like Kiwanis, Rotary, all the great groups, you know, that are in town, then you know, it makes it easier.
It does.
And so if you you know, are newer to Payson, or you're looking to join a group, to volunteer, give back to the community, definitely check out the Zane Gray Kiwanis Club of Payson.
Oh, thank you very much, Chris. It's so important, and the main thing, you know, we want to get those seats filled up for Saturday night. You know, because without people sitting in the seats at the table and bidding on the items, we don't raise that money.
Yeah.
You know, and again, you have to keep in mind, this is for scholarships for the youth for the rim country. You know, don't be cheap. You know, most time people know when they go to an auction like that, they set a limit. You know, I do. Said, okay, I'll spend this much money.
Yeah.
And most time I go over. Because I'll see something I think I just can't live without.
Oh yeah.
You know, so and I'm a sucker for auctions and stuff like that. I love the auctions.
It's fun.
You know, I always tell everybody, if I could take a child and put a dog and a gun with them, I could probably make a fortune at the auctions.
Oh yeah, because between the three, you know, it's, you're going to get, you know, oh my goodness, people that love one of them or all of them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and that's we got two weapons that we're. One of the weapons, it's a 9mm, you know, it's compact, and we'll be doing what we call the deck of cards.
Oh yeah.
We're selling for $20 a card. We sell one deck of cards, and after 52, then we'll pull it out, and whoever card we pull out wins it.
Yeah.
And then in the live auction, we got a really neat 22 revolver pistol with American, like an eagle, and the American flag on the grips.
Yeah, on the hand.
So the hand grips. So you know, those are always kind of collector's items, and they do real well. I've got a gentleman, Michael, he's the father of Choice Auto. The gentleman.
Oh yeah.
He owns Choice Auto. He builds wooden windmills, and they're painted like John Deere. And I bought one for my wife for our anniversary, and she really loves it. And he's donating one of his windmills that'll be in the auction. So it's a handmade windmill that's just beautiful. You can put out in your front yard or your backyard, and the blades turn, and they have you know, chimes on it and stuff like that. So we can't thank him enough.
And that's Mike Kaiser.
Mike Kaiser.
Mike
I
Kaiser.
couldn't think of Mike's last name.
Yeah.
But that's Mike's father.
Yeah.
Real nice guy, Michael.
Yep, and Choice Auto, he always, contributing different
Oh,
things.
yeah,
So.
it's just good people.
Mhm.
It's just good people.
So again, the Kiwanis auction for youth this Saturday, and you can get your tickets from Bobby Davis or other Kiwanians.
Yep.
Will be a great event, a Hawaiian theme, doors open 5 o'clock, dinner served at 6:15, prime rib dinner. Gary Cordell singing, again, it's going to be a wonderful evening, so I encourage you to get those tickets and support our youth so Kiwanis can continue to hand out all those scholarships. All right.
Thank you, Chris.
Hey.
We really appreciate you letting us come on, and
Yeah,
we
yes.
hope to see a lot of people out there. Please give me a call,
Mhm.
928-978-4323.
All right, there we go. Well, thank you, sir, for coming on.
My
And
pleasure,
thank you for all you're doing all you've done over the 18 years for the youth in the community.
It's a lot
great.
of fun.
And
It does make a difference, and
Mhm.
that's what we need is people that make a difference in children's lives.
yes, we do. Well, hey, thank you everyone for watching, listening this morning, and also thank you to Desert Financial Credit Union for sponsoring our Community Spotlight program. Time to get back to the music now, here on KRIM with The Doors, Hollies, Chuck Berry, and more. But first, let's get a quick update from the National Weather Service.
This morning's KRIM weather forecast from Payson.
All right, thanks, guys.